the next topic, Steve?
That'd be the hoopla at TSA and the airports and whatnot.
Yes, the TSA airport scanners, the new ones that do this weird X-ray image that can see through clothing.
Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah. It sees right through clothing down to the
down to your
parts.
skivvies. Yeah, even further than your skivvies, huh?
Yeah. So and from what I understand, you can opt out. Like you can say, I would rather have a pat down, but then you go to the pat down line and you got to deal with that. So
it's a pretty invasive pat down too. Like they have new regulations for pat downs where you have to be groped all over your body. And I say groped because I've seen videos of this, and it's groped. Like you're totally groped.
Yeah, it does not make me want to travel. Like, definitely not on the airplane. If I'm going to the States or anywhere, I'm taking a car, I'm not, no desire to fly. I don't want to go through that stuff.
That's what my girlfriend says. Like, I feel very strongly about this stuff. Like, I don't care about the scanner. Like, if you're comfortable doing the scanner, go in the scanner. If you're not, you shouldn't have to go through the things that people are going through. That's the problem. The policies that are there that are being manhandled for power trips, and it's been pretty obvious to a lot of people that for those scanners, it's usually 1 out of 10 people that get scanned. They say it's like a random thing.
Yeah.
And usually they pick out like the hottest girls in the line. And there goes Steve. Steve, I can still hear you though. Right?
Yeah.
Put your camera back on.
There we go.
There we go. So it's usually the hottest girls in line, and it's a misuse of their power.
Yeah.
And I can't say that for everyone. I'm sure they're not. It's not. It's probably like 1% or 2% of the people that are actually in charge of this that are not manhandling, but power tripping on this. But I've seen video online that have shown like a 3-year-old getting groped and getting handled by a TSA agent, even though the kid was crying like crazy.
Yeah,
it's just like there's got to be better ways to handle this. And
I'm turned off flying completely. I'm just going to drive.
That shouldn't be an option. That's the problem. Like my girlfriend said, I shouldn't be so strongly against it, and that if I have an issue with it, don't take the plane. But I don't feel like that should have to be an option. Like it shouldn't come to that. It should be a thing where if I choose to opt out, put me through the wand thing and ask me politely if I'm okay with being patted down. If not, do a more invasive wand thing. Like and put me through the other scanner that sees if there's metal objects more often. Like put me through like 5 times. Like I'll come an hour or 2 earlier than I'm supposed to if I feel like I don't want to go through the scanner and I want to take that extra time. Give us more options instead of saying, okay, if I don't want to do the scan, if I'm picked out and I don't want to do the scan, you're going to yell opt out because that's the policy. Everyone yells opt out and makes everyone look at you. And then you're taken over to this place where you're groped pretty much.
Yeah.
And if you choose not to be groped, like if you opt out of that, then you're screwed.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be like, okay, it's this invasive thing or this invasive thing, or you're screwed. I don't like those options.
No, I don't like the options, but I'm surprised that it's been accepted so quickly. It doesn't seem that long ago that we didn't have these scanners, and they just seem to have been accepted really quick.
And there is a lot of backlash, especially online. There's been now protesters that have come to airports and gotten almost naked, and just to prove the point, like if you're going to really get invasive, we're going to let you.
Yeah.
Like we're going to show you how invasive you're being. And what are they going to do? Are they going to arrest these people for going down to their skivvies more?
Probably.
People around them are seeing less than the TSA agents are seeing in the scanner.
Yeah.
It's like I'm waiting. Like a lot of people online are waiting for that one person who's brave enough that when someone when they're called up to randomly be scanned, that they take all their clothes off, get naked, and walk through the scan.
Yeah.
And that person hopefully will have a video camera, not for the nudity, but just for the action itself to protest that issue.
Yeah.
We'll see it. I'm sure it'll happen.
Yeah. Well, they're on their own. I have no plans to walk naked through the airport just to prove a point.
So
they're on their own.
would you walk with the Phil shirt to the airport?
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
All right, what's the next topic? The last topic.
Yeah, a much happier, lighter topic. It'd be Netflix.
Netflix has come to Canada.
Yeah.
And when it came to Canada, I jumped on the bandwagon and I wanted to try it. And you did the same, I'm sure. Oh, you still have it, right?
Yeah, it's not.
And I don't still have it.
How come you cancel it right away?
I canceled it right away because I didn't like the library.
No?
There wasn't enough stuff where I could say, okay, this is worth my money when I can just download. And I don't mind saying it, I'm a pirate. I don't copy my DVDs and put them online, but I do download stuff. And that's much easier than, well, it's not much easier, but it's much easier in terms of what I can choose in terms of a library.
Yeah, you get you get unlimited content if you go for the pirate route, but with the Netflix route, you get all these movies from the early '90s and '80s, and there are some really great movies in there that I've seen that I didn't notice at first, but you get a lot more content if you just pirate it.
Yeah, and the problem is, it's like Back to the Future. Where is it?
Yeah, I went to go watch that the other day.
Ghostbusters. Where is it?
Yeah.
Matrix. Where is it?
Yeah.
There's all these huge movies that should be on there, aren't.
Yeah.
And they are going to expand their library eventually. It happens with all companies. It's happened in the U.S. The U.S. has an expansive library of like TV shows and movies, but you got to keep in mind they did just start in Canada, and they have to get the rights and buy rights to each movie and TV show. So it does take some time, but at this moment, it wasn't enough for me. I'm on a limited budget. It's not worthwhile to me. If I have a good amount of money, then sure, I'll put that extra $8 and have that whenever I need to. But I wasn't seeing myself going to it all the time. I'd rather wait 15 minutes and download whatever show I want.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't get the new TV shows on there. So anything new, like a recent episode, you still want to download it. Krista's kids watch Netflix a lot more than I do.
Lots of kids stuff on it.
Yeah, there's lots of kids stuff like iCarly and I don't know, all kinds of kids shows like SpongeBob and stuff.
Yeah, I do have to say, if you've got a family or if you've got kids, this is huge for you because you could just throw on Netflix, throw on one of the kids shows, and there's so much to choose from, and they'll be watching kids shows for hours and hours and hours, and you can go do whatever you need to do. Yeah,
and it starts quick too. Like if you want to use the cable provider's on-demand service, I don't know how yours is down there. In Ottawa here, it's Netflix is quicker. It beats it every time. I can start up a video on that thing way quicker than I can get to the on-demand channel and navigate their menus.
I have to say that the interface is great. The functionality of the service is amazing. The HD is really good, but it all comes down to, is it worth it for me? And right now it's not.
Yeah.
If I had a kid, yeah, it would be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wouldn't want to download all those kids shows. But I can just stream it that way. But if they had like a whole ton of library like they do in the States, then I'd be happy and I probably would have kept it.
Yeah.
But no, just it's not worth it to me. Anything else you want to talk about Netflix?
No, I've seen great movies on it. I saw Brother from Another Planet. It was really good. I saw some old Kevin Spacey movie. Do you remember what that was called?
It was Q-Pax? Q-Pax?
Sorry?
Was it Q-Pax?
No, not K-Pax.
K-Pax, that's what
it was a really old Kevin Spacey movie from the 80s.
Oh, Swimming with Sharks?
Swimming with Sharks. I can't remember if that's the title, but that was a great movie.
Another thing that also stayed is the service is really good on the iPhone.
I've watched Primer on the iPhone, but just the fact that it works, that you can watch a Netflix movie like on the bus or
in bed. If you're in bed, you can watch it, and you can put your headphones on, so the person next to you is not woken up by it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the end of the show. Anything you want to plug, Steve?
Check out the Breakthrough iPhone app in the App Store. Trivia game is very fun. Or the the game of chess, pawn. Check it out.
It's one of those. You pretty much get to choose how you want to say it.
Yeah, it's up to you.
And me, of course, I'm going to plug icanjudgment.com, where you can watch reviews and you can watch this show as many times as you want. And comment, because we love comments. We want feedback. That's the whole point. We want feedback. If you see a review that you want to add your own review to, just leave a comment. We want to read those, and we want to be able to go, oh, that's really nice that you either hated or really liked that product. If you have a comment about this show, leave a comment wherever you see it. YouTube, ICastJudgment, Facebook, leave a comment. We love comments, right, Steve?
I don't. I actually hate comments, but
that's what it says on the back of his shirt, actually.
No, video responses too would be interesting, I guess.
Yes. If you have a video response that we can ignore, please post. I'm kidding. We'll watch it. I promise. I'll watch it. I'll make Steve watch it. Okay, that's the end of ICastJudgment. Tune in next time for more me and Steve, because we're doing one more episode together after this. Say bye, Steve.
Bye.
Go put on another shirt.
Okay.